since he's retired, he get them all out, get them all out. I'm an engineer. I lived in Europe for many years. I had a business that spanned continental Europe and the UK and Ireland. And after Brexit, my contracts gradually dried up until I wasn't getting any more work in Europe at all.
Yeah.
And my dad, I don't even know where to begin. He won't accept that the crash of my business was because of this. He won't accept that it was actually because of him. I blame him personally for it.
Right.
He knew what I did for a living.
Yeah.
He knew where I lived, and he just absolutely won't have it, and he still won't have it at all. And there's no getting through to him. We don't talk about it. We don't really talk about much, if I'm honest.
Did you do so before? Did you have a better relationship before?
Our relationship was always kind of fractious, but like this certainly didn't do it.
What was his rationale at the time? Because before he cast his vote, and you said to him, "I'm worried, Dad, that this will mean me." It's all very well talking vaguely about or abstractly about freedom of movement and what have you, but this will mean me. Did you do that at all?
How blunt an answer do you want?
Well, don't swear.
He's the most educated and most well-traveled person that I know. He's 75 now, and he's lived all over the world and worked all over the world. And he came, and the main thing that he learned from that is English people are the best. England for the English. Get all the foreigners out, especially the black ones.
Oh, mate. And that led him into the arms of Nigel Farage and that wing of the Brexit movement.
Nigel Farage is far too left-wing for my dad.
God. And now, I mean, you just never go there? What would he say in his quiet moments, even if he wouldn't say it to you? Would he be pleased with how things are turning out?
Oh, yeah, he loves it. He loves Johnson. He loves the Tories. He thinks that they've done a great job getting us out of Europe. He's quite happy with it. He's, very well off, so he's not personally affected in any way. And I always say to him, how did you benefit from this?
Yeah.
How did you benefit from it when you can see what it's done to me? And his answer, as always, is if you don't like it, go and live somewhere else.
Well, you can't, though, can you anymore? Or not as easily. And what reason does he? Why does he think your business failed?
He also won't give me a straight answer on that. I don't know if he blames me personally for it, but it's more that he won't accept that the consequences of his vote was a negative impact on me. He won't have it.
You've described what will probably be the last constituency of support, the people for whom, we're talking about racism, aren't we? People for whom racism is actually part of their identity, because racism gives you the false belief that you're superior to other people. So for him to surrender his support for Brexit is for him to surrender his idea that he's superior to other people, and he's never going to do that.
I wasn't brought up like that by my parents.
Did he change later in life?
Yeah, so he lived in Africa when I was a kid. I would visit him all the time. I was raised in a bunch of different countries.
Okay.
I was raised that everybody is equal and do unto others as you would have done to yourself, and all of that. And now, since he's retired, he get them all out, get them all out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Colin. That's a grim business, isn't it? It really is. It's not much I can say. But what newspaper does he read, just out of interest?
He reads the Telegraph.
Okay. It's one or the other, isn't it? I mentioned that yesterday, actually, the difference in demographics of the Telegraph reader and the Mail reader, with the former actually arguably being even more bonkers than the latter.